welcome to your first Mat Pilates class. This is for those of you who have never taken a Mat Pilates class or any Pilates class before. We'll be able to dive deep on proper form and how to really get you deep in the core, because everything about Pilates is working from the core, what they call the powerhouse. And also we're going to be flexing the spines in all different planes of motion and making sure that you really focus deeply on decompressing that spine. So we're not going to need much of props today. The only thing that you should need is a Pilates mat. It could be a yoga mat, but a Pilates mat is a little bit thicker. Half an inch is really good enough to really absorb a lot of the impact of movement. And if you want for that extra challenge, a set of hand weights is fine. If not, don't worry, focus only on form. All right, so we're gonna start it off by stepping to one side of your mat. From here, everything is about alignment with Pilates. So take a look at your ankles and knees. Make sure your ankles and knees always remain right underneath your hip joints. That is first and foremost the number one thing. Second and third toe should be in line with that ankle. Once you are there, make sure it's parallel, not internally or externally rotated. Now give me a slight bend in the knee. On an inhale, you're gonna lengthen your hands up to the sky. From there, take a deep breath in, reaching up through your fingertips. On an exhale, maintain that length in that spine. Take another breath in, elongate up. Reach the shoulders up as if you're shrugging up to your ears. Exhale, drop your shoulders down to your hips. Again, inhale, lengthen up. Expand into the rib cage. Exhale, maintain that expansion in the rib cage and length. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, maintain that expansion and length. Shoulders roll down to your hips. From there, arms are going to swing out to the side. Bring them out in front of your shoulders, palms up to the sky. Drop down into this low squat. Bring all the weight into your heels, toes up to the sky. Roll shoulders back. Bring belly button in towards the spine. Take a breath in, elongate. From here, start to pulse your hips. Up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. As you do this, start to bring awareness to your feet. Are you putting more pressure or weight onto one foot than the other? If so, go ahead and try to even it out. Keep pulsing here. Bringing all of your weight into your heels. Start to bring awareness to your belly. Suck it in, bringing belly button to spine. Keep elongating up through the crown of your head. You're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Now, on an inhale, shrug shoulders together, squeezing the shoulder blades. Look up. On an exhale, round forward, separating the backs of your shoulders. Let your head drop. Inhale, squeeze. Look up, open and expand that chest. Exhale, round forward, separating the backs of your shoulders. Again, inhale, squeeze. Exhale, round. Last time, inhale, squeeze, lengthen that neck. And exhale, round. Now find a neutral position, palms in front of your shoulders. Roll shoulders back. Now start to roll weight onto your heels. Lift the heels up, drop down. Lift up, drop down. Keep your torso stable, keep your hips stable. Only thing moving here are your ankles and knees. Flexing the ankles, allowing your knees to follow through. Keep bringing belly button into the spine. Keep lengthening up through the back of that neck, reaching up, dropping down. 4, drop. 3, 2, belly button to spine. Last one, hold. Pulse, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Shoulders are squeezed together and rolling down to your hips. This is setting your shoulders. Here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, heels drop. Inhale, lengthen up to the sky. Deep breath in, elongate that spine. Exhale, press out to the sides of the room. Lightly bend your knees. Inhale, lengthen. Reach up to the sky, belly button in. Exhale, press palms out. One more time. Slight bend in the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Now bring palms together. Start to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, separating the backs of your shoulders. Pressing palms into the ground, reaching head and neck long. Feel the weight of your shoulders and neck lean forward. Now you're on the balls of your feet, slight bend in the knee. Tuck your tailbone inward, scooping that lower abdominal into your spine. Roll up, squeezing glutes, engaging core. Reach up, another one. Reach up to the sky, exhale, palms come together, touch chin to chest, separate the backs of your shoulders. Engaging your core, palms press into the mat. Head and neck drop, feel the weight shift onto the balls of your feet. Slight bend in the knees, start to scoop that tailbone in. Scoop belly button into the spine, squeeze the glutes, engage your core. Lengthen up, one more time. Reach for the sky, inhale. Exhale, dive down, separating the backs of your shoulders, articulating each and every single vertebra at a time. Pressing palms into the ground. Lengthen head, neck, forwards. Now, start to go onto the balls of your feet. Now, we're gonna press out into plank, walking out for 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press out into a full plank. Hips drop. Squeeze the glutes. Belly button is in. Lengthen all the way up through the crown of your head. Set the shoulders, squeezing them together, rolling them down to your hips. Hold here. Now, you're gonna bring the heels forward, pointing those toes. Drop heels back, flex the ankles. Heels go forward, point, drop back, flex. 3 more times. Point forward, drop back for 3. We have 2. Forward, keep squeezing the glutes. Drop heels down. Last one, point. Flex down, come back to center. Now, reach hips up to the sky. Reach down through those heels. Now imagine you're tilting that tailbone up to the sky. Reaching down through your heels, look down at your toes. 3, 2, 1. Start to press out into a plank once more, squeezing those glutes, lengthen that head and neck. Set shoulders, engage your core, squeeze the glutes. Now from here, shift your weight to the left side, point that toe. Now point both toes, flex both heels, rock forward, back, 3, back, 2, back, 1, back, foot comes down, other side. Shift over to the right, point both heels, flex, 4, flex, 3, lengthen that neck, 2, last one, foot comes down. Now, go onto your knees, child's pose. Reach down through your heels, down through your hips. Lengthen arms forward. Deep breath in, deep exhale out. Now, we're going to curl our toes underneath our heels. Lengthen back up into a pike. Hips come up to the sky. Reach heels down. Drop head and neck. Now, you're gonna pedal. Right knee bends, press left hip back. 3, 2, 1. Bend left knee, press right hip back. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it again quicker. And switch, 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 switch. Now, shoulders are together. Roll them down to the backs of your hips. Back of that neck is long. Remember, the back of that neck is an extension of that spine. Keep bringing your belly in towards your spine. Keep hips still. 3, and 2, and 1. Both heels drop. Both heels bend. Bend the knees. Start to shift your weight over. Shoulders stacked over your wrists. Find parallel, shins to the ground. Hold here. Now, lift right foot. Lift left hand. Tap. And switch. Lift left knee, right hand lifts. Tap, switch. At your own pace. Tapping the opposite hand to the opposite knee. Engage your core. Stabilize from the hips. Shoulders are back. Keep tapping. Keeping the back of that neck long. Shoulders are stable. Tap. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Hips come up to the sky. Deep breath in. On an exhale, lengthen out to plank. Squeeze those glutes. Lengthen the back of the neck. Set the shoulders. Hold this. 3, 2, 1. Knees drop, child's pose. Deep breath in. Deep exhale out. 3, 2, 1. Let's come up. Still onto our knees. But we're gonna go into a hip flexor and quad stretch. Take a deep breath in, elongate that spine on an inhale. Lengthen up, maintain that length of that spine. Let's do it again. Inhale, lengthen up, grow tall. Exhale, maintain that length. One last time. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, maintaining that length. Roll shoulders back, palms come out in front of your shoulders. From there, squeeze the glutes, engage your core. Roll shoulders back. Inhale, prep. On an exhale, we're gonna lean back. Inhale, exhale, lean. Squeeze those glutes, press hip bones forward. Feel those hip bones. Lengthen the back of that neck. Open that chest. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back to center. Let's do it again. Inhale, exhale, find that lean. Hold this. Engaging your core, squeezing those glutes, setting your shoulders back and down. Bring your rib cage in towards your spine. 3, 2, 1. Come up. Deep breath in. Deep exhale. Find that lean and hold. Squeezing those glutes, pressing hip bones forward, lengthening the back of that neck, wide shoulders. Hold this. Bring awareness to both knees. Is one knee digging deeper into the mat than the other? If so, find evenness. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Very good. All right, so now we're gonna go on to our Buddha. And actually, I'll go this way. All right, so from here, you're on your tush, and now let's sit up nice and tall. Same thing, palms always in line with those shoulders. On an inhale, lengthen that spine. Grow tall, right, so exhale, maintain that length. So notice how my spine is tall. It's as if I'm sitting up against a wall. That's what I want you to find. Now, keep your feet anchored onto the ground. What we're gonna do, we're gonna create an imprint in that low back, creating a C curve, but keep your upper cervical spine tall. Take a breath in, exhale, start to create that C curve. Tucking tailbone in, creating that C curve in that low back. Lengthen out, pause and stop to where your feet are still anchored. Hold here, open that chest, keep those toes down. Take a breath in, elongate. Exhale, maintain that length. Now, arms come up above your ears. Come up one more time, grow tall, flat back, exhale. C curve, creating that nice imprint. Keep toes down, let's do it again. Inhale, lift up, flat back, exhale, imprint. Let's do it 3 more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Stop till toes stay on the ground. 2. C curve, bring it up. Last one, keep knees always in line with those hips as well. Find alignment, hold here. Palms come out in front, set the shoulders. Now, stack right knee into tabletop, left knee to follow. Keep palms in line with those shins. Hold here. Now, bring your toes in line with your eyes, but bringing yourself a little bit lower. Scoop that belly, imprinting that belly into the spine. Hold, hold, hold. Eyes should be level to toes. Hold this. Now, bring it down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Find that shake. If you're shaking, yay, you're doing it great. Up, down, keep shaking. Use control, keep eye level in line with those toes. 4, 3, up, 2, up, last one. Up, hold, palms flip up to the sky. Feet come down, find that anchor. Inhale, scoop up, reach up to the sky. Deep inhale. Exhale, find that scoop again. Keep feet onto the ground. Arms are long over knees. Now, let's work the obliques. Right arm is gonna bring itself out to the side, relieving that elbow. Extend out, scoop up. And other side, left elbow comes out, scoop up, come up higher. Right elbow out to the side, twist, scoop up. So allow that spine to twist and rotate. Scoop up, lead out with that right elbow, keep both feet down, maintain that C curve, left side, scoop. Let's do it 2 more times. Reaching out, finding that scoop, left side, find that scoop. This is our last set. Reach through that elbow, scoop, come higher. Reach out with that left. Scoop, come higher, hold. Inhale, grow tall. Reach up to the sky. Exhale, C-curve once more, but this time go all the way down, working your lower abdominals. Reach arms and legs long. Deep breath in. Deep exhale out. Decompress that spine. So really reach fingertips up to the opposite side of the room. Reach toes down to the opposite side. Deep breath in, grow tall. Exhale, maintain that length. Now, we're gonna bend the knees, bringing your heels as close to your glutes as possible. But now take a look at your knees. Make sure your knees are in line with your hip joints. Good. Arms come up to the sky. From here, shrug shoulders forward, separating the backs of your shoulders. Squeeze shoulders back, pressing into the mat. Now find neutral. The goal is to always find neutral, keeping wide shoulder blades, okay? That's the goal. Now take a breath in. Elongate the back of that neck. Chest puffs up to the sky, but rib cage comes inward. Don't pop out that rib cage. Bring it in. That deepens your belly into the ground, creating alignment here. So always maintain that. But now what we're gonna do, backs of hands come together. Now, thumbs and index fingers comes right above your chest bone and down underneath your breastbone. So thumbs up towards your chin and index fingers down towards your navel. Wide shoulders. Now what we're gonna do, where your index finger is, you're gonna lift your head, neck, and shoulders up, only flexing to where your index fingers are. So inhale, exhale, flex up, leading only from where your index finger is. Lower back down. Let's do it again. Inhale, exhale, lift. Lower down. Inhale, exhale, lift. Wide shoulders. Lower down. Inhale, exhale, lift. Hold this. Now, reach your neck long, not bringing your head high. Think length. Go for length. Don't go for height. Working only at where your index fingers is. That's gonna deepen your belly into the ground, which is good. We want that. Now, lower down on an inhale. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, come up. Inhale, lower. And exhale, come up. Deepen that belly, lower. This time, reach both hands up to the sky. Palms face each other in line with your shoulders. We're gonna do the same thing, but as we come up into that curl, palms come above or to the sides of our hips. Inhale, prep, exhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders long. Deepen that belly. Now, the bottom tips of your shoulders should be up. Find length with that neck. Work from the lower abs. Lower down. Let's do it again. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. We have 4 more. Keeping those palms in line with our shoulders the entire time. Remember not to lead with that neck. Don't lead with your hands. Work from the lower abs. 2 more. Keep that belly button deep into the ground. Last one. Inhale, exhale, hold. Lengthen that neck. Reach right knee to tabletop position. Left knee comes up. Knees are always in line with hips. Flex the feet so you see your big toes hovering over your kneecaps. From here, lower down. Inhale, exhale. Keep your belly down. Bring it down. Exhale, come up. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Hold here. Right leg reaches out. Bend it. Other side. Left. Bend. Extend. And extend. 2 more sets. Right. Deepen that belly. And left. It's right. And left. And now both feet and arms come down, reaching all the way to the back of the room. Take a deep breath in. Elongate. Exhale, maintain that length in that spine. Now, we're gonna reach both legs long. In a modified version, you could keep your feet bent if needed. We're gonna roll up. So use slow, controlled articulation. Palms come up. As your palms pass your chest, take a breath in. Exhale, tuck chin to chest, come up into this curl, keeping your heels grounded. As you roll forward, keep your palms above your ears. Create that C curve, maintain it. So if you look at me, I'm imagining that I'm pushing my belly button through the back, reaching my fingertips and toes long. So we're working in opposition. Hold that. Now, slowly stack vertebrae by vertebrae, starting from your low back, reaching up. From there, arms come up. Inhale. Exhale, C curve. Start to roll all the way down. Reaching arms long. Reach up. Exhale. Tuck chin to chest. Roll up. Keeping heels down. Arms reach forward and high. Create that C curve. Work opposition. Restack that spine. Imagining you're rolling your spine back up against a wall. Let's do it 2 more times. Reach up. Exhale. Use control. Reach to the back of the room. Exhale, arms come up, tuck chin to chest, roll forward. Reaching arms forward, keeping it that C curve. Maintain, start to slowly rebuild that spine as if you're up against the wall again. 1 more time, C curve. Reaching arms back. Inhale, exhale. Keeping arms long, setting your shoulders, work opposition. Rebuild that spine all the way up. Very good. Now let's roll back down, and we're going to hang out there for a bit. C curve, reaching arms up to the sky. Now this time, arms come down by the sides of our hips. So the goal here is just to always keep reaching your fingertips down towards your toes. So first, lie down, enjoy this. Reach fingertips down to your heels. Notice how that elongates your neck a little bit more. Take a breath in, exhale, melt into the ground. Reaching toes down to your heels. Lengthen the back of the neck. Bring awareness to your cervical spine, meaning your head, neck, and shoulders. Notice how your chin is pressing in towards your chest, right? Not naturally, when we are standing up, we're kind of forward. But this means our spine is in alignment. Every time we come up into a curl or do any sort of movement with an upper body posture, bring that chin in towards your chest. So we're creating a nice flat, long line, okay? Just a note. All right, so what we're gonna do, bring belly button into the spine, elongate up through the crown of your head, chest is lifted, rib cage comes in, so don't flare that belly. Engage your core. Now, we're going to bend both knees. Knees reach the sky. Notice how there's a little arc in the back, but it's not a crazy arc, but you're not imprinting. This means you're in a neutral spine. Maintain this. We always want to find this. Take a look at your knees. Make sure your knees are always in line with your hips, ankles to follow. Now, we're going to slowly tuck our pelvis in. So tuck your tail in, creating an imprint in that low back. So if you see my back, it's imprinting compared to uncurling. This is an imprint. So this is called a pelvic curl. All right, so let's try to find yours. Palms are down by the sides. Reach fingertips to your heels. Imprint on an exhale. Feeling that low back touch the ground. Inhale, uncurl. Exhale, imprint. And uncurl 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale, uncurl. We're creating lubrication in that low back right now. So a lot of beautiful stuff happening. And now let's find a neutral spine. Again, remember, you feel a light sort of curvature in your back, but you're not imprinting or arcing. Your pelvis is neutral, and so is your spine. So remember this feeling. All right, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna imprint our low back, tucking pelvis in, but this time, hips are going to reach for the sky, rolling each vertebra off of that mat. Hold here, reach fingertips down to your heels, squeeze the glutes, press hips up high, reach knees over your toes, elongate your neck, wide shoulders, press into your palms. Hold here, start to roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae, taking your time. Middle of your back touches, low back, top of tailbone, slowly uncurl. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale, curl that pelvis, press hips up to the sky. Reach knees over your toes, lengthen that neck, wide shoulders, press into your palms. 3, 2, 1, slowly roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae.
articulating each vertebra at a time. Again, inhale, exhale, curl, press hips up to the sky. Reaching knees over your toes, lengthen the back of your neck, wide shoulders. Squeeze here. Now what we're gonna do, you're gonna drop your right hip down. Keep squeezing your left hip. That's engaged. Now squeeze right glute to center. Other side. Relax the left hip, dropping it down. Keep squeezing that right glute. And squeeze left to center. Let's do it again. Right hip dips. Squeeze back to center. Left hip dips. Squeeze back to center. It's right. Squeeze and left. Squeeze. Now give me 2 more times, but I want you to bring awareness to your knees, making sure your knees don't move, only tilting your hips at the range of motion that it allows. So let's finish this last set. Squeeze both hips up. Start to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, taking your time, reaching your fingertips to your heels. Uncurl. Nice. So now what we're going to do a hip bridge, this time without an articulated spine. So you're just going to be lifting hips up and down, no articulation. All right, so let's try that. Inhale, exhale, lift up, squeeze, down, up, squeeze, down. So every time you bring your hips down, the first things to touch should be those cheeks, not an articulated spine. Squeeze. Give me 2. Last one, hold. Now from here, stack right knee into tabletop position, flex that foot, point that toe. Now, bring your leg down to match knees together, meaning both hips are stable. Lift, leg back up, exhale, lower. Bring awareness to those hips. The hips don't move. Right hip doesn't drop down or lift. Give me 3. And 2. And 1, hold. Now, poke a hole in the ceiling with that toe. Reach hips up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Bend that knee. Foot comes back down and even out the weight. Take a deep breath in, squeeze the glutes high. Exhale, maintain that strength. Now, stack left knee into tabletop position. Now elongate, point. We're gonna lower our leg down, keeping both hips stable. So don't go past the hip. Lift up, lower down, lift up, lower down. It's a lift, lower down. 3 more. 3, and 2, 1, hold. Lift foot up, poke a hole for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Bend that knee, put that foot down, start to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, taking your time. Now hug those knees. Start to rock side to side for a little spinal massage. Enjoy this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, knees drop to the right side of your body. Arms are out. Gaze over to your left hand. Reaching long. Feeling those knees go down into the ground. Now, knees come back to center, other side. Knees come to the left side of your body. Gazing over the right side. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Knees come up. Let's go onto our side. I am on my right. You could be on your left if you want to mirror me. And now, let's go ahead and find a nice position. We're going to first be on our elbow, okay? Just so we could find stability. Elbow should always be stacked underneath your shoulder. Your top hip, lengthen it out so that the back of your hip is in line with the back of your shoulder. Stack top hip over the bottom hip. Your heels should be in line with the back of your hips. So always work in alignment here. Now what we're going to do, we're going to extend our legs out from there, point those toes, lengthen all the way out, creating a nice long line, head to toe, so you're not curving in or out. Find length and find balance. Arm comes up, rolling shoulders down to your hips. Squeeze those glutes. You're gonna lift your legs up for 5, 4, engage your core, 3, 2, and 1, hold. Now arm comes up, left leg is up, hold here. Foot comes down and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Foot comes down, take a quick break. Good job. All right, so what we're gonna do now is go on to our hip and our palm. Palm is always stacked underneath our shoulder. Lengthen the legs out. But do me a favor first, bring your hips to the edge of that mat because we are gonna roll onto both hips. So lengthen out. And if you need to actually extend that arm a little bit, that's okay. All right, so same thing. Let's lift up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. Hand comes up, roll onto both hips. Reach both legs long. Hold. From there, suck belly button in. Bring it down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Palm comes back down. Roll onto your hip. Reach right hand up to the sky. Lift top leg up. 3, 2, 1. Feet come together, squeeze. Roll back onto both hips. Reach both legs long. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Hand comes back down. Roll back onto your hip. Now this time, you're gonna lift the top leg up in line with the hip. Reach your arm forward. You're gonna point your toe forward, flex the heel back, point foot forward, flex the heel back, point forward, flex back, squeezing those glutes. Good, give me 2. Back, stabilizing the hip. You could bring your hand on that hip if you want. Last one, and point. Foot comes down, reach that hand up, squeeze those glutes. Now roll onto the hips. Both feet come up, hold here. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, and now come up, roll down. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Stack knees in a tabletop position. Tuck your knee, your chin, your forehead to your chin. Scoop that belly, create a nice scoop, deepen the belly into the ground. Wide shoulders, wide elbows. So the goal here is to keep this shape. Remember the shape. Reach feet up to the sky. Breath in, we're gonna roll up onto our hips. Inhale, exhale, roll up. The goal is to hold this position. Feet are up. Inhale, exhale, keep this shape. So the goal is to always keep this shape as you roll onto your back. Inhale, exhale, roll. Let's do 4. Bring it up, find that balance. 3. Keep that C curve, pressing belly button into the spine. 2 more. 2. Last one. Hold, feet come down, and let's switch to the other side. Good job. All right. So just know that is the rocker. Every time you rock, creating a C curve, you're always maintaining that shape. So you're always maintaining that shape, rolling onto your back. So there's no way for you to not find balance. So the goal is to use your abs to find balance, okay? Don't worry, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna try it one more time. All right, so on the other hip, bring your hip closer to the edge of that mat. We're starting off with our forearms, so we could do proper lengthening and lifting of our legs. So same thing, the back of that neck and shoulder should be always in line with the back of your booty, and your heels should be in line with the back of those hips. Your elbow stacked underneath your shoulder. Now, if needed, you could at first lengthen it out because I know we're gonna be lifting a lot, but make sure it's stacked. Always elongate the back of that neck. Now, top arm is out. Roll shoulders down, set it. Squeezing shoulder blades together, rolling down to your hip. Get ready. Inhale, prep. Exhale, lift. And lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Now, right leg comes up and down. Up and down. Up and down. We have 3. Down and 2. Down. Last one. Down. Hold and relax. Let's go onto our hip and onto our wrist. So again, if you need to scooch over into a proper position, first do that. Once you found the proper position, find alignment. Palm always stacked underneath your shoulder. Now from here, lengthen out those legs and try to find or maintain a nice sort of elongated spine. Again, if you need to bring your stable hand a little bit forward, that's okay, because we will be moving. All right, so from here, leg, you're going to lift it up, squeeze it up, and down. 3, 2, 1. Now squeeze both feet and glutes. Arm comes up, roll onto your hips. From there, reach your legs long. Opposite hand to follow. Hold here, engage your core. Bring it down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. 3, 2, last one. Hold. Bring one hand down, roll back onto your hip. Very good. Let's lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, bring it down. Onto both hips, reach legs long, reach for those toes. Bring it down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Really set those shoulders. 2, last one. Hand comes down. Roll onto last hip or the bottom hip. This is our last set. Now, elongate the upper foot forward. Point that toe forward, flex that foot back. Point forward, back, point forward, flex back. Keep that heel in line with that hip. Back, give me 2. You could reach that hand in front if you want to find balance or bring it onto your hip. Point, last one, and squeeze glutes, lift, right hand comes up, reach both hands up, both feet up, engage your core, bring it down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. 3, 2, last one. Hold here. Scoop those arms, bend those knees, create that C curve. Find that curve. Wide shoulders, set them. Rolling down to your hips, wide elbows. Point those toes. Inhale, prep. Exhale, maintaining that shape. Roll onto your back, roll up and hold. Roll back, up and hold. Maintaining an elongated neck, tucking chin to chest. And come up and hold. Even out, you're rocking. Are you pulling more on one leg than the other? Are you rolling and finding that balance? Last one, scoop. Hold here. 3, 2, 1. Feet comes down. Reach up to the sky, roll down. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Reaching arms long, reaching legs long. Deep breath in, deep exhale out. And now let's roll onto our belly. Flexing the spine in every direction. All right, so once you rolled onto your belly, you're going to allow your feet to be hip width distance apart. Point those toes in your hands. So this is called the swan. So hands, they're going to be bent by the sides of your shoulders. Palms are in front of your temples. Again, out to the side. All right, so what we're going to do, first, elongate that spine with a breath in. Find length, reach down through your toes, squeeze those glutes. Now, press your hip bones into the ground. So press, press, press. Press your belly into the ground. So what's happening right now? You're actively protecting that low back, which is what I want you to do. Take a breath in. On an exhale, lengthen that neck all the way up through the crown of your head. Feel length. Now, slowly press into your palms, pressing palms into the ground, keeping that neck long, lengthen up, keep pressing belly into the ground. And slowly exhale, drop elbows down. You could adjust palms if needed. Squeezing those glutes, pressing hips down. You're gonna lift head, neck, and shoulders long. Remember, it's not about height. Press the belly into the ground. Slowly lower down. Let's do it again. And extend. Reaching long. And slowly bring it down. And lift. And lower. Now, you could bring your elbows to your waist and allow your nose to just tap onto the mat. Lengthen that neck, roll shoulders down to your hips. Now squeeze the glutes, reach legs long. Press belly and hip bones into the mat. Now, you're gonna lift the right leg up and you're gonna switch, 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 switch. So the goal here is to keep both hips down. If one hip is tilting off of that mat, you have to really work in the range of motion that keeps both hips down. So that might mean you don't kick up too high. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna combine it. But first, elongate the arms forward. Palms should be in line with your shoulders. Lengthen all the way down through your toes, all the way up through your fingertips, and all the way up through the crown of your head. Squeeze the glutes, press belly and hip bones into the ground. Inhale, prep, exhale. Elongate both arms and legs. Long, lifting head, neck, and shoulders. Squeeze, 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 hold. Now, bring right hand up, left leg is up, and switch, and switch, and switch. Now this is called the swimmer. As you do this, roll shoulders down to your hips, pressing both hips into the ground. Now again, bring awareness to the hips. Are both hips even and heavy onto the ground? If so, do what you need to do to even it out. Now go a little bit quicker. 3, 2, and 1. Hold. And now bend and take a break. Very good. So now we're gonna work on glutes and lower back. First, you're gonna stack palms together. You could do right over left, left over right, it doesn't matter. Now, once they're stacked, bring your forehead onto the back of your hands. Reach elbows wide. Bring your head down. Now, what I want you to do is to focus again on pressing hips into the ground. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. So you wanna lengthen that upper spine and decompress that low back. From here, bend both knees, flex the heels. Now bring heels together, toes apart. So I had to bring my knees wider. That's okay, that's what you should do anyways. So what I want you to do is to keep the upper body and hips into the ground. Now squeeze your heels together. Feel how that squeezing activates your glutes. And release, squeeze again, release. Now this time we're gonna squeeze, lift the knees, but we're gonna send the energy of our knees down to the other side of the room. So you're gonna go for length, not height. Let's do it. Inhale, exhale, squeeze and lengthen. Drop down, squeeze and lengthen, even out the pressure. Squeezing through the heels, length, find length. Reaching knees across the other side of the room, squeeze and squeeze. 5, drop, 4, 3, 2, keep lengthening the back of your neck, rolling shoulders down. Last one, hold, 3, 2, 1, and release. Very good. All right, so lengthen the legs back out. Palms stacked underneath your forehead. You're now gonna keep your feet glued to the ground, but you're gonna lift and lengthen your upper body, leading from your cervical spine. Wide elbow, so inhale, prep, exhale. Lift head, neck, and shoulders off of the ground. Separate and widen the collarbones. Keep that width, slowly float down. Inhale, exhale, lift. Pressing belly into the ground. Inhale, float down. Keeping feet on the ground as well. And lift, exhale. Rolling shoulders down to the ground. Inhale, exhale. And rolling back down. Last one. Float back down. Let's combine it. Bend the knees, flex the heels, flex the ankles. Squeeze the glutes together, lift the knees, and lift your head, neck, and shoulders at the same time. Inhale, prep, exhale, squeeze and lift. Lengthen out through the elbows, down through the knees, and lower down. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Imagine your elbows and knees creates an X, or the tips of an X. Really lengthen out those lines, reaching in every direction. We're working opposing directions. What's happening is that we're decompressing that low back. 3 more. 3. Good. And 2. Last one. Hold. 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Very good. Deep breath in. Deep exhale out. Let's press into child's pose. Reaching hips over those heels. Reaching those arms long. Head comes down. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now inhale, let's come up. Now, just to get ourselves
going for a little bit of a push, the option here is to have the hand weights. If not, don't worry. So this is our last set of core. We're gonna be working it in a teaser. So grab a set of hand weights if you want. If not, focus on your form. All right, so we're gonna go back onto our hips, or onto our tush. And now, first, find hip width distance apart, sit up nice and tall. Grab a hold of those weights. Palms are down. But now, lengthen palms in front of your shoulders. We did this earlier, so you know how that is. We just have weights this time. Set shoulders, rolling them together and down to your hips. Knees in line with those hips as well. Inhale, exhale, roll down, creating a C curve. Now, pause. Pause to where your feet are still anchored. Stack knees into tabletop position. Now extend the legs long. Knees come in. Extend legs long. Knees come in. Scoop the belly in towards your spine. So imagine I'm standing behind you, pulling the middle of your waist back, and your head and hips are forward. Create that C curve. Extend out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend. Hold, hold, hold. Engage your core. Lower the hands down to your hips. Lift up above your knees. Lower down. Lift up. Now stabilize in the shoulder girdle. Keeping the shoulders wide. Lengthening the head and neck. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Give me 4. Lower. 3. Scoop that belly. 2. Last one. Hold. Palms come out. Bring it in. Knees bent and hold. Very good job. Now, deep breath in. Exhale. Roll shoulders back for 3, 2, and 1. Doing good. All right. So now we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to reach arms long. We're going to be doing scissors, and at the same time we're going to be switching arms. If you want, you could go into biceps. It's definitely okay. All right, so first, sit up tall. You're up against a wall, and exhale, round down. Palms, let's actually have them face each other. Stack knees in a tabletop position. Elongate the right leg, and switch, and switch, and switch. Engage your core, deepen that curve, bringing belly into the spine. Now, you're gonna add an alternating row, leading with your elbow. So first, let's extend the right leg, and now your right elbow is gonna pull. So you're rotating here. And now switch. Extending left leg, pull back with that elbow. Switch, switch, keep that C curve. Wide shoulders, making sure you're not rolling shoulders inward. Keep them wide. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Inhale. Give me 2 more. Last set. Inhale. Hold. Now, palms come up. We're gonna pat arms up and down. We're gonna do a modified 100. So this is 100. Take a breath in. Deep exhale. In. Exhale. In. Exhale. 3, 2. Last one. Pause. Feet come up. Arms come up. Roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Reaching your arms long if you have room. If so, that's okay. We'll lengthen both arms and legs. Take a deep breath in. Deep exhale out. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to roll up, go into our stretches. Inhale, roll up. And let's just gently stand up. From here, be hip width distance apart. Give me a slight bend in the knee. Inhale, lengthen hands up to the sky. Exhale, press palms out to the sides of the room. Open and expand the chest. Bend the knees, reach up. Exhale, press palms to the side of the room. Last one. Inhale, reach up, palms come together. Now, we're gonna reach that right arm to the side. You're gonna tilt your body to the left. 3, 2, 1. Reach opposite hand up and tilt your body to the left. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it again. Reach right hand up to the sky and tilt to the left. But this time, drive energy and weight into your right heel. 3, 2, 1. Reach opposite hand up to the sky. Tilt. Drive energy down to that left heel, up through the crown of your head and fingertips. 3, 2, 1. Palms come forward. This time, we're gonna bring hands to our collarbones. Reach elbows up and around. Up, and when you bring it back, expand your chest as you bring elbows down around that spine. Pull up, expand that chest, elbows come forward, round. Let's do 3 more. Round, and 2, round. Last one, round. Let's reverse the circles. Elbows come out, squeeze shoulders, round forward, and back. We're gonna do 3 more. Forward, and back. 2. Last one. And now hands come up. Interlace your fingers, reach their knuckles up to the sky. Now slowly bring your palms in front of your shoulders, separate the backs of your shoulder blades, tuck chin to chest. Start to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, engaging your core, squeezing your glutes. Now relax, reaching head, neck, and shoulders forward. Roll onto the balls of your feet. Now roll onto the heels. Roll out to the outside of your feet. Roll to the inside of your feet. Find the center so you're not too forward, too back, too in, too out. Find that center position. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. And let your head, neck, and cervical spine dangle forward and decompress. Nod your head yes. And now let's pause. Reach knuckles long. Separate the backs of your shoulders. Roll back up. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale. Lengthen up. Reaching knuckles up to the sky. Open. Expand shoulders up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands out and down. And that is your Pilates session today. Really good work. We did a lot. Flex the spine in so many ways. We went deep into the core, so you should be really proud. We really worked a lot of the hips and the booty, so a lot of good stuff today. Thank you.